first start it does feel really daunting because you get given like a big folder full of stuff that you're going to have to fill out before you go down to the academy, and like you think, oh, I'm not going to be able to do all this in 3 weeks, but really it's really fun because you end up getting to know everybody that you have gone into a team with. I've now like really good friends with all the people that I started my induction with.
A few weeks classroom training with a lovely trainer called Chris. Kind of go through everything you're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis, everything from funds transfers to more complex stuff like how you're going to close a loan, how you do a foreign funds transfer, how to apply for an overdraft, basically anything you might do on a day-to-day in a bank call centre.
And after you've done your classroom training, you go down to academy, so before you're actually put into a live environment, you get to sit down and spend time on the phones taking real calls, but with the support of academy coaches there, which is really, really great. There's always someone on hand to support you, and they make sure that they don't let you leave academy and enter the live environment unless they feel that you're competent enough, unless they feel that you're ready, which is really, really great. You're kind of just not thrown in at the deep end and left to just get on with it, to make sure that you're fully supported and signed off.
I pride myself on my CSAT, so like my customer experience. I'm just like dead kind to the customers and hope they're kind back to me. But I just like having banter with them, just like trying to have a laugh, cheer them up in the down. Like when customers come on and they're dead upset, I try and cheer them up the best way I can, like find things to talk about, like the life of the day or something like that just takes the mind off it, and then you just have to try and cheer them up. So I think the most important thing is just be kind to the customer and just like literally give them your all and make sure your focus is purely on them and not just on the next call.
In the beginning you may be in your shell, but I think the more time you spend on the phone, the more confident you become. I think the more confident you become because you are trained so well, and when somebody calls you in and you know all the answers, so I think confidence is a very good thing. Yeah, I think that makes a very good advisor.
I would say you see them day in, day out through the bank. I mean, one of the values is responsibility, and I think that's essential. I mean, not only within yourself, but as part of a team, you need to be responsible, and I think you can see that reflected through how people like monitor their own performance, and you'll see it on like puzzle boards. You'll have like trackers of how everyone's doing.
It's a community feel really, so everyone works really well together. Everyone puts the customer at the heart, always looking at how we can improve things. It's a fun, engaging place to be. Everyone really enjoys coming to work here. We have a very structured environment in the contact centre, but there's lots of open communication that happens, so we have fantastic daily huddles, team meetings, lots of opportunity to go back into training for upskill to learn new skills and development that way.
Out of the various values here at the Co-operative Bank, the two I see most on a daily basis are people stepping up and people being stronger together. Down in the contact centre we are all one big team, so if it's the case your manager's not in, you know exactly who you can go to help you out. Likewise, if the manager's in a meeting, you know who the experienced advocates are and who to ask on, to help on a particular subject. And it's in those situations I see my colleagues on the floor stepping up, to help out their fellow colleagues and taking on additional responsibilities all the time.
There is a genuine passion, for doing the best for your colleagues, but also for your customers. So a lot of the decision making and a lot of the actions that we take are based on that objective.
Probably lunch. No, it's again for me it's just speaking to the customers, because most of them are just absolutely amazing customers. Like I love speaking to them, and then knowing that I'm helping them and they're grateful at the end of the call saying thank you, that is one of the most rewarding parts of the job.
When I come in, the first thing I do is I'm wished all around by my managers, my team, and everybody is so happy to see each other. It's like a family away from a family. It's a good feeling when I come to work. Actually, I'm not even from this country. I'm an immigrant, I moved here. But the feeling that I get when I come here, I feel so welcomed. And it's really nice. We have our team meetings together, and everybody is assigned a different role on our teams. It's a good thing. I'm just very happy that I have been working for the Co-op for the past 8 years, and I hope to be here till I retire.